Hello and welcome to Life is Feudal Forest Village. We have our sheep pasture. Hopefully, why this hunting cabin only allows 3? I thought hunting cabins allowed 4. Only 3. Okay. Someone was saying I don't need to keep 3 people working this pasture because there's really only 1 sheep here right now, but that's okay. And people are asking if I have a well close by, and it's hard to see right now. We've got some big trees over here right now. This I think is my closest well. I could build another one, back here. It's not a big deal. I could build one like right there. We could put a well in right behind the not the barn, the warehouse. We are going to fill this barn up with oats. Apparently, we got tons and tons of oats. We may switch off lots of grass. So we got tons and tons of oats coming in this year. I could take some farmers off because we don't really need all this oats coming in, but that's okay. We'll do another big harvest of oats this year, and then next year we'll swap it out for something else. I think I did build another barn over here, so we can send stuff that way as well. So that's not a big deal. We've got 1,000 flour, so I pulled the guys off the flour mill for now. I think we got corn growing this year, right? All right, we got some corn growing this year. Got our pumpkins going. We got our potatoes going. So we got a lot of food coming in. Firewood, we're at the limit. I could up that, but we're going to leave that at that right now. And clothing, wow, we have a lot of big trees in here. So let's take some time to chop down some of the big foliage that we have, kind of blocking. It looks kind of nice having trees in the village, but there's a ton of big trees in the village. And these trees grew up good, so we can start. I think I'm chopping them, right? Yeah, I should be chopping trees now again over there. Look at all the big trees we got. We're gonna get a bunch of trees coming in. This warehouse is completely full of stone and ore. Our ore mine, new ore mine is getting built. For here, we don't have any stone, I don't think. No, just wood, a little bit of ore. Some must be getting transported over there. And we are at population of 88. That's probably our max right now is 88 population until we build another house. Yeah, right now we have a lot of oats. We have a lot of oats, and that's okay. We will not grow oats next season. We probably won't even need to grow hay next season. We can maybe grow something else, some sort of food source over there. Sheep died animal attack. Oh my god, come on, I've got max number of that's just ridiculous. Okay, so another person said I don't need to. I'll take the 3 people off there, that's fine. I don't need to build a whole new, I don't need to deconstruct that and build a new one. What I can do is I can build a small sheep pen, a minimum size sheep pen, and then transfer the sheep here. So annoying that my sheep are dying. So what we'll do is we'll build a small sheep. The way you get animals is kind of weird. I think I'd like to see a different way of getting animals, but what we do is we build a small sheep pen here. We'll transfer the sheep over there. And we can build a couple small ones and transfer a couple sheep over. and then we'll deconstruct those. We'll just get the sheep over to the bigger pen. Late summer, we're doing pretty good on food. We don't have a lot of meat right now. Usually I think we have more meat. I guess maybe we're not, we're eating it all, maybe? They got a lot of meat in their house. Tornado was spotted again. Okay, so we can relocate one animal to that one. Relocate to that one. That means we should have 2 sheep there. I'm going to put the full 3 on there. I don't care. And I'm going to deconstruct these. We'll deconstruct both those pens. So we'll have 2 sheep over here. Hopefully we'll survive long enough and it'll grow up and become big and strong and get us more sheep. We're making clothes still. We are going through our clothes pretty quick. Although I think I did I put in another? I did not this season, right? I have wheat again this season. So next season what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bigger field of flax. Maybe I'll do a bigger field of flax. Maybe I'll do a big field of flax over here instead of oats. Since we're just going to have so many oats. This barn has firewood and nothing else. It has all of our firewood and nothing else. We lost a sheep again? Really? Come on, man. I got hunters on duty. All right, let's build. Getting these sheep going here is like crazy. We'll build 2 more sheep pens. And we did clear out some of the wood, which is good. We can actually see what's going on. And we'll relocate 2 more sheep over. I got the full 3 hunters over here, but they're not good enough to keep my sheep alive. Bastards. It is fall, which means we're getting close to winter. So all our harvests are going to come in. Hopefully the corn comes in. Are we going to harvest much corn? Corn equals grain, huh? I did not know that. So I don't really need corn because I don't need a ton of wheat. Okay, so we got the pastures up. We can yeah, we'll relocate the animals. All right, we're going to be up to 3 sheep for a little while. All right, so we're deconstructing those. We got 3 sheep in our pasture here. I didn't realize corn was wheat, so we don't really need the wheat, so that's not a big deal. We won't do corn next season, that's for sure. We'll do more flax because we want more clothing. I should probably start making tools again. So we'll get some people in the ore mine at least. And yeah, we have no flax left for clothes, so it is now officially late fall, so we can actually take all of our growers off. And we'll get fishing going. We will max out our hunting. And I guess we can take our gatherers off as well. So I guess we need one more hunter. We got a little bit of wool. We could make some warm clothing, right? Make like 3. 3 warm clothing. Do you need flax for that as well? Yeah, 10 flax. 5 hides and 6 wool. I guess we'll make a little bit of warm clothing. We can make a couple. Not a ton. Basically, we're done. Guess we can make whatever clothing we have left for resources there. We're into early winter. Technically don't need 3 people making firewood anymore. I got 30 bodies just sitting around doing nothing right now. I guess I could bake, right? Since we got, people sitting around doing nothing, I might as well have them do some baking. We could do some mining, or what I could do is let's just try and take down some of the trees in the area. We'll get some wood stockpiled up here. We got a bunch of bodies, so we can do some leveling of stuff. Hopefully our sheep live. All right, so next year we do not want oats. We've got a lot of oats. What should we do over here? A lot of grass too. Let's do a haul of flax. Maybe we'll do 2 big fields of flax next year over here. Do not want corn again, that's a waste. Maybe more pumpkins. Don't really need more wheat next year. Maybe another field of pumpkins. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's full of resources. So our miners have to take that somewhere else. That barn is almost full of, wow, oats and vegetables. So everybody's gonna be fully grown up here pretty quick. I was thinking about building another house here. Is that the right? Go ahead and get that house built there. Allow our colony to grow 10 more people. And we'll be able to put hopefully a cow pasture over here. But what we need for sure to do that is we're going to need another hunting lodge, I think. So let's go ahead and do a nice big Yeah, let's raise it way up. No. We'll do a nice big terraforming here. Since we've got lots of free bodies, lots of trees, lots of firewood. We got a lot of stock piled up, so it's pretty good. Wow, we deforested that area pretty darn quickly. We'll just plant trees over there again since we have a lot of wood right now. That barn is full too. So many full barns. It's late winter already. We still have lots of food, which is good. Oh, we are running out of eggs. That's interesting. We had like 1,000 eggs at one point. I guess a lot of people got a little taste for eggs. I don't think I'm using it in anything, right? Oh, yeah, I am. Ha. Forgot. Veggie pies use the eggs. People are eating the veggie pies too, which is probably a bad plan on my part, but oh well. I guess I'm using up eggs. We do need to send out a ship. I think we have one new crop and a couple of fruits, basically. What's the crop that we don't have yet? Just check a field here. Cabbage. And I guess do we ship for a crop? We barely have the clothing right now. We will have lots of clothing next year. You know what? Let's do it. We'll send out. We'll send out for a new crop. We'll get the final crop. Spring is here. We are ready. We can take our fishers off. I can leave the hunters on, probably. Leaves us 2 free bodies. Except I can take the baker off. I can take him off. I don't really need all those tools right now. Not the baker, the tailor, clothing maker. Now, I have no fields of oats this year. How do I feel about that? I got 3,000. That's got to be more than enough for a whole year. I think 3,000 is going to be more than enough oats for a whole year. And I think the 2,000 grass we have will be good for a year. So we'll get a bunch of flax in this year. A bunch of veggies, and we'll get a new house. So we'll actually get some more people joining or being born. We'll grow our colony. Another house will get us to close to 90 or close to 100 if we were to upgrade that house to a 12-person house from a 10-person house right away. Maybe we'll do that right away once this is done. We haven't had any illnesses for a while, so that's been pretty good. Hungry. Why are people starving? Why did he starve to death? Why are people starving to death? I don't understand. Can they not get to their home? Like, 4 people starved to death. Why are people starving to death? I'm so confused. Plague, I mean, plague I understand. I can take a builder off. I can put someone here as a doctor. But why are people starving to death? I don't understand why people aren't eating. Go get treated for the plague, sir. Like, I have a ton of people that are starving to death. I don't understand it. Three bakers starved to death. Can they... Wait... That's so weird. What? Why are people starving to death? I don't get it. I'm not gonna have enough fish for the fish pies. I'm gonna take the bakers off right now because I don't know what's going on. I had like... Seven people just starved to death. I am going to upgrade this house right away, and if you guys die, you die. I just don't care. Go find a new home. Or die. It doesn't bother me one way or another. To be fair. I mean, there's other homes where you can go live. Go live there. Look, there's room there. There's room at that end. There's 3 spots over here. People are going to die. Babies are being born into those spots, so these poor displaced people are going to die, and I just don't care right at this point. I just had a gatherer starve to death. Why are people starving to death? I don't quite understand that. Are people, they're just not willing to go walk to a barn right here that has food? Oh, I guess there is no food there. These close barns don't have any food right now, and they're not willing to go and pick up some food. Like, there's like 1 million food over here. There's 1 million food up here. Yeah, there's a huge problem in this game on... 3 more people just starved to death. Four more people just starved to death. And I have a surplus of food. Just none of the food is getting to this barn over here, where I guess is the only barn they like to go to. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. I just had a whole pile of people starve to death out of complete game mechanic stupidity. Okay, that's the only thing that you can explain for that. It's just stupid. The game requires the ability for you to transfer resources from one barn to another. It is a requirement. This is a must-have for this game. If this game doesn't get this soon, this game is a giant piece of dog shit. Okay? So that's all I have to say at this point. Until next time, Delgar.